of you obviously in the final year, second year, third year. I think today it's an important event, very important event because, and I think this is just because of your feedback. Some of you, because we are in the final years and you remember we take your feedback on regular basis. You attended a lot of events, activities on different occasions, from student support to tutors and obviously across the modules. So we have taken your feedback, and as you know, as a Waltham International College, we strive and make sure that your feedback is actually responded. So you can see on the screen, and this is actually the achievement, and it is a milestone. And I think I should like to say here, I think we should congratulate to you and obviously to the entire management here. And we should start with a big round of applause for you, that you have given us this opportunity that we can come forward and you launch it. So let's start a clap, I think, for everyone, please. Now I think the journey has come to a stage where we need to go and think how the sector looks like, how the market looks like. And this is why we are joining and we are launching two main streamlined services at Waltham. You can see here, one, we have Student Entrepreneurship Society, and we have a job shop. I'm sure some of you have already presented your business ideas in Business Expo, if you remember. And then I remember you, some of you have presented, and I'm sure you enjoyed that event.
Yes.
Because you told me last time that the Business Expo you presented, now actually you are in the business. And you're selling nice, beautiful flowers which you had,
Yes.
business idea. So this is good. Now we want to cross and we want to go and reach out all the students, whether you're a business or a health and social care. So we're launching obviously a job shop where you can see here we have a very dedicated department. I'm very thankful to the entire management here. Suren is here, entire OMC, that we're trying, and I think they understand the process behind it. So we have a very dedicated team now. Because we strongly believe in that. You're learning in the classes, that's fine. But if you don't know the exposure, and you don't know what exactly is the demand from the employers, you will struggle. And that's what the whole system has been set up now. And we have a job shop in place. In terms of the team, obviously you see, this is me. I'm leading on this side as well, so both sides I'm working with my team. We have a dedicated team as well. You can see this is our team. You all know Rima, because she worked very closely with you on the placements. And remember, placement is a journey, is a starting point towards your career, as you all know. So you have done very well. Some of you will be doing, very soon as well. So Rima works as a placement officer. We have a new staff, Khushbu has joined, but she doesn't look like new now because she's doing very well. So well done to you, Khushbu. So she is working with Rima very closely as assistant placement officer. So very soon you will be receiving emails, any surgery hours, any support you need to work on it. Then obviously we have Riaz joined us recently as well, the placement support officer, very, very talented and very energetic as well. If you have not seen his energy, you will see very soon. So Riaz is here. And then Mansal, obviously, as you know, working very closely with me on the employability side. Because if you visit our department, you will see there are two sides of this. One is the placement, one is the employability. But we didn't keep it separate because it's very much integrated. Because whatever you learn in the placement, you need to excel it, and then you can apply for some job and you can improve your jobs as well. So this is the current team in London as well we have. Now what exactly this society does, Entrepreneurship Society? I think if you go and do some research, in any university you go across UK, there are societies. And the concept for this society is to engage you. Because you come here for 2 days, right, for your classes, you learn certain subjects, you build your skills as according to that subject. But there should be something out of that subject as well, and that means society will engage you into different events, activities, but there will be a support available. As you know, at Waltham International College, we have ACE team, we have a student hub. You can see Ramin is actually leading on this department as well. We have various services available to you, okay? And one of them obviously with this. So society, it's not like we are only working alone. We are working with everyone here. We will work with Ramin, student hub, will work with your module leads as well, will work with year leads as well, with ACE team as well. Because this society has got various steps. And the concept for this society is, I'm sure some of you have got brilliant ideas, right? Some of you want to work for a bigger companies, some of you want to start your own business. But the question here is, how would you achieve it? And that's what the question and the answer is this society now. So you will receive quite regular emails. You've seen another email is already gone from wce@vic.ac.uk. You will receive regular emails regarding upcoming events, some local borrowers, like we have, which I'm sure is also here, she will talk in a few minutes. In Barking and Dagenham Council where we are, we really want you to play your role. I think this is our contribution should be towards this council. So we'll make sure the local events which are happening in this borough, we will try to signpost you as well through this society. And obviously there will be some events. I was talking earlier, Simon was mentioning about the business forum as well, that we will introduce and we will introduce some of the key events and activities which happen across this council, like a business forum. And so it's not just limited to this campus, please. And that's what this society is going to tell you. And so we will try to expand your exposure that not only here, there is something around in this borough as well. And there are brilliant opportunities in this council, I can guarantee you for that, which I have witnessed myself since I think we have this partnership. I think some of you have already seen in your modules like PDP, if you remember, the live assessment event where we have a Barking and Dagenham Film Studio was a part of your assessment. We are trying to work with Pearl, the project in council, and that will be a part of your assessments very soon as well. So there are a lot of activities around, and we're trying to engage you and to be a part of it. So this will, the society will really will be a useful act towards this as well. We have process in place, because one thing we also understand as a student, we talk about something, but you say from where I will start, from where I will end. So this process is available actually in our department, and this will be provided to you as well, and it's already available on our portal for placement and employability. So you can see here these are stages. Obviously because of the time, I'm not going to each, but you can see the process is very much in place. We start with the initial discussion. We already have 3 students which we have reached to the stage 3. So stage 2, you can see here you start initial meeting with us, then you talk about your business proposal, but we need to guide you, we need to support you. For that reason, we have set up a panel as well, which involves some kind of entrepreneurs, the people who are playing a role in the business world as well. So we're trying to provide you all these things as well. So you can see this 10-stage process, and you see the last stage is the appreciation. It means if you've gone through your business idea and it's transformed into a business, then there will be a recognition for you as well. And that recognition can be anything. It may be an investment. Maybe from our investment panel, someone wants to invest into your business idea. So that can be an appreciation. So these are the stages we will be following with you. And obviously you need to register for the society. And very soon we will be giving you a membership card as well. That card will be staying with you. We are also working towards some kind of discounts as well for the society. Currently the 3 meetings I've done with local, some of the shops, which may be useful for you. So it means if you're a member of the society, you can get some discount as well as a student. So we're currently working on this and hopefully we'll update you very soon. This is obviously how to register. This, the code is here. It will be on your card as well anyway, so you can register. It's a form, very simple, basic form you fill in. So we'll get your details and we will understand. But like for example, this form will ask you something, what is your interest? What do you want to do? What exactly is your goal? Career goal kind of thing. And we will tailor it and we will obviously offer you this service. So this is obviously the society. Hopefully you will see a couple of planned, already some events are already planned in terms of giving you a little bit more outlining of the society, and very soon you will receive it. Now the second thing which we are trying to launch is called Job Shop. I think this is something very important. I would like to say thank you so much obviously to our principal as well. That I think this idea was initiated when Suren is aware. I think we heard this word for a long time. Even I think we didn't have that time university, but we used to say job shop. So that time I was not in that zone. But I used to think, what is job shop? It's like shop. So then what I did for the last 6 months, I visited 7 universities across UK just to understand what exactly is the job shop. Like I went to Staffordshire University, I went to East. There were a lot of universities I visited. Now I understand, and then the idea came that let's set up. Concept for job shop is very simple, that you need guidance to get and gain a job. A lot of you apply for jobs with CV, you don't get a reply. What is the reason? You don't know. Even if you ask, then can I have the response reason? Maybe they don't give you the reason. They say you're not shortlisted. We want to prepare you prior you go and apply. That's what we have set up. So we have a very dedicated space in our department. You can see computers. You can see on each computer, it's not just computer. Every computer you open, there are dedicated websites are open related to your jobs. So you can search, you can go Manthan is actually supporting me on this as well in department. So you can sit down, you can come, you can book your appointments as well. We are launching very soon next week. It's like a calendar. You can book your slots. You can book it and we will sit down with you. We're also trying to work with National Career Services on this side as well. We've done one event in Birmingham already. We're planning some in London as well. So we're trying to connect, and obviously, and with Bargaining and Agreement Council, we will also see if some of the services we can also work together. I mean, obviously, we'll talk this time as well on this as well. So this is a quite important activity, and I'm very thankful. Like I said, this idea is really, really useful because I think majority of us, everyone wants to be successful. There's no doubt about it. But the question is how. So this is a big question, and we're trying to do a lot of event activities. You will see a lot of in and out from the companies now. That's our promise. So it's just your input we need. And we need you to be engaged with that. Because imagine if we're trying to bring KPMG here or PwC or a thing, they want to meet you, isn't it? So we need your presence. In that regard, we will also be doing some of the workshop with ES team in terms of personality building, for example, your dressing, for example, how you face when you go for an interview. So there's a series of workshop and activities which is a part of job shop process. So hopefully it will also help you and enrich you in terms of you gaining your goals, because this is quite important. I have spent student life. Every one of us, I think, spent student life. Everyone has a dream. I'm sure you have a dream. Maybe you're forgetting it or you're not reminding it because you're not achieving it. But we are here to support you. So please feel free when you register, show your interest, put information, whatever you think, wherever you want to go, and we will definitely support you. So this is, the shop. And you see again, the process is in place. I strongly believe in process, Suren is aware about it, because I strongly believe in one thing. For example, if you come to our staff, they should know which stage you are. So for example, you came here, you're working, you came after 2 weeks, we should not start from here again. We should know very clearly you are already on stage 3. So your step starts like this and you know very exactly. So this is a tracking. And that tracking is already practically in place now. So we have zones concept in job shop. And you can see here it starts from the job board like advertisements. I think on Friday you will see the first post. We're gonna put, like you can see here, we're working with Rainham Food Bank. They've given us 9 different job roles now, which we will be advertising in the campus as well. So you're most welcome, you can look into it. And obviously to apply, we will support. So this is something like job board, meeting employers, like I said, coming in and out, you will get a chance to meet them, to understand what exactly they're looking for. Career planning, development, professional development, like I said, your personality, a lot of things maybe you need to understand, how can you approach. For example, if I said, can you apply for Google? They said yes. But if I ask a question, did you apply? I would say no. So then you feel disappointed. Like for example, one student told me, Usmani, I don't have a job. I said, did you apply? He said no. So you should put effort, right? You can achieve anything. You can work for any organization. That's not a problem. But the challenge here is, are you clear? Your direction is there. So this is something we want to provide you. Entrepreneurship mindset. We strongly believe, even our graduate outcome, like we had a discussion with university as well, where we were talking about graduate outcome. It's not just a job, remember. Maybe it's your own business, You want to set up your own. Because remember, we have to play a role to the economy. Job definitely is the first stage, you can learn, you have experience. But maybe at some stage, you want to set up your own things. So we need to tailor, we need to support you regarding that as well. Mentoring and coaching will be available. We are working on this side already. We are trying to find out the skilled coach and mentors within our team and some externals as well, depending what goal you have. So we will allocate you and coaches and mentors, and then they can support you on regular basis. This success story project is already live. You can go to our placement portal. The 12 videos are already recorded. There are 12 students. There are so many, but 12 we have recorded so far. Lena, you are one of them. You know that. That we have recorded, and the students actually have shared that when they have started the course, then support we provided from tutors, from the department, then the placement, and then employability, and we are at the standing today. So this is a journey we're trying to witness, because I strongly believe, for example, if you go for an interview and someone asks you the evidence, you can show our portal, isn't it? It's clearly there, because all the events are there, your participation is there, so everything is there. And obviously last thing, the final thing, we are trying to make sure some resources are also available, like some newspapers, magazines, like job related. So when you come to the department, you feel it's populated with the right information. So these are, obviously the zones. Obviously because of the time, I'll not go individually, but you can see here every zone has got very dedicated services available as well. Every zone has got a structured system that may help you to look into your steps as well. Okay, so this is obviously the outlining of, this is how we register and you access our services as well. Again, I said you can just scan it because you love your mobile phones. It works with Samsung and iPhone both, so any phone you have, it works. So you can scan it. It's a very simple one-page form, and you fill in. Obviously, if you have any, we have clearly given you a disclaimer on that. If you really don't want to share some information, the consent is there. So you register it, and then obviously we will look into it. Before that, your feedback. Obviously, this is our contact. This is our email address. Very dedicated to these services, so we don't miss your email. I know you send a lot of emails about assignment, about this. We don't want to miss you. So we have dedicated email address to this. Any questions, you can contact us and we will definitely get back to you as well. And that will receive. So that's the outlining. I hope you feel energetic and I hope you like. How do you feel? Your clapping will tell us. So this is now obviously the end of small presentation to you. Now I would like to take opportunity. We have a distinguished guest here from Barking and Dagenham. Simon Ashraf is here. And before I invite her, I will invite Surya if you can come forward.
Morning, everyone. Afternoon, just about. Still morning. Got a few more minutes left. I just want to say thank you for everyone to join us. Thank you very much to the councillor for joining us as well. And congratulations to Mr. Usmani and his team for developing these new services for you guys. I know that you have given feedback and that you have told us what the things are that you really wanted support with. And this is just one small way of illustrating the commitment that we have to help you build your futures. So from my side, I'm very excited to see what the next steps in this journey will be. And I'm very excited to see what you all are going to achieve through this process. So from what I would like to say is fully engage with this process. Go with us on this journey and let's see what we can achieve together. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much for this. And obviously, now, if you don't mind, if you can come forward. Let's give a round of applause.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to first thank the big college, yourself, Mr. Usmani, the whole team. Well done for the launch of your job shop. The principal, it was lovely to meet you and also to hear from your aspiration for education. And I must say that it's so nice to see so many of you, and I can see that you've got a majority of, BAME community here, but also, from different backgrounds, different age groups, which really matters because we together build the society that we live in. And I'll introduce myself. I'm Councillor Saima Ashraf. I'm the Deputy Leader of the Council in London Borough of Barking and Dagenham. I am also the Cabinet Member for Community Leadership and Engagement. Prior to doing this, I was raised and brought up in France, came to this country 20 years ago. I am a single mom. I have 3 daughters and a very proud mom actually. And I'm sure that, if there is moms in this room, you will all understand how proud we are about our children and what we want for our next generation. Every parent wants the best for their child. But in order to do this, you have to be equipped with the right tools as well. You have to have a safe environment. You have to be, surrounded by, fantastic groups as well. And I'm sure that, we do have these kind of supports. And I can see that, you have a support here with this college, but also a team that wants you to achieve your best potential. So being the deputy leader of the council, it wasn't like a straightforward path. I'm sure you can imagine that you have to go through a lot of hurdles. I want to emphasize that, being a French person from a South Asian background, I came to this country, I couldn't speak a word of English. And I always used to start my sentence with, I'm sorry, my English is not good, and then chappy chappy chap. And I'm sure that a lot of you will recognize that in yourself. Until the day someone said to me, and that's not long ago, by the way, that was in 2016, that someone said to me, why do you always apologize? Which languages do you speak? And I said, well, I'm fluent in French, Urdu, Punjabi, and I think I speak English, but I'm not that great. And I'm sure I speak Chinese to my children, by the way, because they never understand what I'm saying. So there is one thing that, she said to me is like, do not apologize because not everybody speaks several languages. You actually have an asset. You have a lot of qualities that you should be not only proud of, but you should be using. And that's what I've done since I stopped apologizing and I moved on, really. And the sooner you realize your qualities, the better you become, and you are definitely more confident. So I'm really, proud that I am an elected member since 2010. I have been elected in 2010, in 2014, 2018, 2022, and I'm hoping to stand again in 26. And I would encourage anybody here, actually, wherever you live. How many of you are living in Barking and Dagenham? Good. We have to make a contribution to the society, and you've started already by educating yourself and getting the help that you want to. Secondly, I would say we all have a say. Do not let other people make decisions for you. Do not stay quiet when something is annoying you. Speak, engage, participate, communicate. That's really important. Do not feel like, I'll let someone else doing it, or just mumble around you. No, we have a say, we should use it. And there are a lot of people, like me in this council. We are 51 councillors from different backgrounds. We are actually the one council that is the most diverse in London compared to any other London boroughs. And so I would encourage you to engage with your surroundings, even be part. You might be the next councillor, So be part, or encourage your young people. Sorry, I'm not just stealing your students.
No problem.
What I'm trying to say is that there is so much to do. You want to do your businesses, you want to have a job, you might create your own organization, you might be someone who has a lot of compassion and empathy, you want to start your own charity, you want to start, so many things that, that can be done. There is a lot of potential. Are you ready to take the opportunity is the question. And there's one thing that we often, put down the line in everything that we do is a mentor or a coach. I still have a mentor, and I want to have a mentor. And I changed that after a few years because you need to learn from others, and you need to have, someone else's perspective, but also expertise in telling you what needs to be done. So I would like to wish you all the very best in whatever you do. I hope you will carry on in paying all the attention and the effort in your studies, because obviously studying is important, but also you look at opportunities. There is so much, and if you don't get involved, you don't achieve much. So participation is the key, and it's something that is very close to my heart. I'm a resident of Barking and Dagenham. I wasn't born and bred here, but I'm definitely made in Barking and Dagenham, and I'm very proud of it. I think this borough gave me a lot, and to my children. And so I make sure that I do give back to the resident of Barking and Dagenham, regardless of who they are, regardless of their background and their faith, ethnicity, etc. So thank you again for inviting me. From what I've heard, I'm sure that you will develop this job shop further. And as I mentioned, the business forum of Barking and Dagenham, we should link with it. And I'm sure that you are in touch with also the job shop of Barking and Dagenham that we've got. So well done, and I wish you all the very best.
so much. Thank you so much for your kind words. And you see, this is quite important. What Councillor Simon mentioned. The things. That's what you see in the process. We brought these things because we really want you to contribute to the this economy and obviously local council. Now, obviously, time is short. I'm very thankful that she's given us time. Obviously, she's got other commitments as well. But before, obviously, we will conclude. We have a ribbon cutting ceremony in a few minutes. But obviously, I'm sure you are sitting here for longer as well. So, if you would like forward, we want to present and we want to honor Councillor Simon because she's given us such time. So we'll give it a shield and then please, ma'am, you can come forward.
Proper spoiled.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your time.
I'll come again, by the way.
Okay, thank you so much for your time as well, and I'm sure you will enjoy this journey. Like I said, the journey has just started, remember. Yes, we're finishing this event, so we're starting a new event, obviously, for your life, for your career. So now what we will say, I think you can have some refreshments as well. We have arranged, hopefully you like it, and I think in the meantime we'll show you the party. Thank you so much.